Hello, everyone. And you can probably immediately tell what this video is. Let's be honest, you already knew what it was before you even clicked on the video because, well, this is obviously what it is. So, but yeah, I have not yet seen this. I've gone pretty much the entire day without seeing this. It is literally almost 12:30 in the morning, so it's like the next day essentially. Unfortunately, I can't say that I am going in blind because I have seen the designs of the starters, and one of the designs for the protagonist, the girl, I think, was the one I saw. So yeah. Also, a person that I follow from Indonesia kept posting Indonesian region. So apparently that's a thing. Like, this is all I know going into this, basically. So, oh, and also, Fire Red and Leaf Green were released. They probably cover that, too. So, but yeah. Apparently I did not chop it perfectly because it's not fitting. Ooh, it is very loud. Wow, that was loud. Sorry about that. I didn't expect it to be that loud. Heck yeah. Let's go freaking Peekaboo. I liked those games. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry that I liked them, but I liked them. It's just, whatever. I liked them. They were fun. I enjoyed them.
Hello, everyone.
I'm
Ishihara from
not
the Pokemon Company.
afraid to admit
Today,
that.
February 27 is Pokemon
Pokemon
Day.
Day.
This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered. And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you. We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve. In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon. Please enjoy the presentation.
Alright. Pokemon news. Still no Zelda news, by the way. Game Boy! Re-releasing the Game Boy games on Switch? No. Pocket Game Boy. What? It's just a screen. Huh? What if I saw... Oh, it's one of these stupid... What? That's...
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handled the music and sound
sorry.
effects for the Pokemon Red version
I
and
grew
Pokemon
up
Blue
with
version
these
video games.
pieces of
You
junk.
can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system.
I grew up with these things where it was like,
sound just like Game Boy.
it's not
So
an
I hope you
MP3
enjoy
player.
listening
You have
while
to get the
swapping out
freaking
cartridges.
cartridge and put it in, and then it plays the music or whatever. It's dumb is what it is.
Trainers and happy Pokemon Day.
Again, just
I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company.
pull out your
International,
phone
I'm
and
thrilled
listen to the
share news
music
about
from
the 2026
on freaking
Pokemon
Nintendo
World
Music.
Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco.
Also, yeah,
The
I am
2026
talking over
Pokemon
it.
World
I'm not
Championships
immediately
will once
pausing
again
because
welcome
it's like,
nearly
this
3,000
is
competitors
kind of like
from all over the
whatever
world.
stuff to me, you know?
Competitors in the video game championships will battle for the first time in Pokemon Champions, while their fellow
Champions!
competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center, an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's final. Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families.
It's not
As the
even 2
World
o'clock yet.
Championships
It's not
evolved,
even time
we
for
saw
me
an
to take my
opportunity
sleep
to
bags.
expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience, today we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly
Excuse me,
anticipated
goodness.
World Championships.
Cool.
Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco,
I
or
have
from
no
home on our
interest
live
in
stream,
any
we
of
can't
this.
wait to see you this
Like-
August.
Whoa,
Thank you,
Pokemon
Pokemon
Champions. I'm excited for that. But that wasn't anything about Pokemon Champions. It was like, oh, hey, people will duel in Pokemon Champions for this freaking card game. Or, not card. Well, I mean, there's also the card game, but I meant championship. I'm watching the English version, right? Like, with all the cards being non-English here. I mean, there were only 2 that I saw. There's just the freaking, what I assume is the English version and then the UK version. Future awaits. Well, Pokemon TCG celebrate 30 years. Has the TCG been around that long? I thought that's only been around for like 28 years.
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return.
Oh,
and there's a 2-day
Pokemon Go
Pokemon Go
10th
tour event
anniversary.
starting tomorrow.
Okay.
We also have a
I'm
promo
like,
code
10th
to share.
anniversary of what? Pokemon Go. Okay, freaking. I didn't expect that to last even more than a year, so I'm kind of surprised that it has.
Here.
Original Red.
Let your curiosity shine!
Florian and Juliana. Now, if only
Masters
freaking
EX.
Scarlet and Violet had been allowed that, like, extra 6 months of development that they needed to do to actually finish the game. Pokemon Cafe Remix. Sure. I guess all of the starters? I think that's what that said. So cafe customization decorations. I mean, I guess if you're gonna celebrate 30th anniversary, like, yeah, you're gonna want to celebrate across, like, every media that you have. So I suppose it makes sense. I mean, freaking Pokemon Sleep! I didn't even know this was still around! Like, even Pokemon Sleep's getting in the 30th anniversary action. Like, I didn't even know this still existed. I used it for like 3 days, and the app legitimately could not sense anything because I have to sleep in a chair. And so I was like, well, I guess I can't use
To
it,
celebrate
and that was
Pokemon
that.
Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Kuno will be joining the fray.
Okay, Pokemon Unite.
The
I don't
magnificent
play
power
that
of
because
the
I
3
don't
legendary
do
bird Pokemon
freaking...
comes together.
What is
Soar
it called?
stylishly
MOBA?
to battle. You can participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses.
I played League of
And even
Legends.
more Pokemon are scheduled to be added.
Like for 3
Don't miss what's
streams
coming.
back when that was brand new, and like my friends were at that time were real big into it. I haven't touched a MOBA since because it bored the frick out of me. I only played because my friends played. Like that was legitimately it. Also, what are these, like, rainbow, like, bordered cards? I've never actually, like, figured that out. I have some, but, like, I mean, they're full art, but, like, there's a full art, and then there's, like, the like, immersive, and then there's the, like, rainbow. Ooh! Oh, finally! The good one! Look, Colosseum was a good game, but I played this first, and I'm just gonna say it, Shadow Pokemon are vastly superior in this game than they are in Colosseum. I could not figure out the freaking Shadow Pokemon thing in Colosseum. Heck yeah. I'm absolutely doing a playthrough of this. Like, probably, maybe not immediately after it comes out, but dang sure very soon after it comes out. So, sometime in March. Apparently, even they don't know when it comes out.
I'm Utsunomiya from the
Somehow.
Pokemon Company.
Because you would think that they would need
I'd like to
like
give
2
you all
or
some
3
additional
weeks
updates
of
as
like
we share the latest
making
news on
sure
our
it
games.
works.
First off,
You know?
we have information regarding the
So
Pokemon
you would think
Fire
that they
Red
would,
version
like,
and Pokemon
know.
Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch. The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes
So I
of the
did,
Pokemon Red
I
and Pokemon
did
Green
hear
games in
that this
Japan,
was out.
were released on Game Boy
I mean, I
Advance
guess they
in
did
2004.
like advertise
Today,
it ahead
these
of time.
games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
But from everything I've heard, it's literally just
We also
the ROM.
plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future.
Oh, see,
This
somebody
way,
said
you can
that
bring
it
Pokemon obtained in
wasn't
other
compatible
Pokemon
with
RPG
Home.
series titles on Adventures
Maybe
with
they
you,
didn't.
or you can send
Maybe they
Pokemon to visit
didn't like
Pokemon
watch
Champions.
this. Maybe they just
We hope
played
you
the
look
thing.
forward to it.
So there's some back end part of the
Next, we
emulator
have
that
some
makes
news
them
about Pokemon
compatible, I
Champions.
guess. Okay, something cool. Pokemon Champions. Let's go. I will never not be confused by them putting real life people in this. I mean, at least they're on the console and they're not like, you know, like showing them, you know, with like CG Pokemon. And they said they would never do another Pokemon Stadium. I guess enough people complained. Because, yeah, like, why would you not? Well, we don't need to. The current kids have 3D. Nobody cared about that part. Like, that had nothing to do with why we played, like, freaking Colosseum and Battle Revolution. We just wanted to freaking play Pokemon on the big screen and have like a dedicated freaking, you know, battle thing. You know?
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon
So no
Legends
actual
ZA
news on
the
Pokemon
newest title in the
Champions.
Pokemon series.
Just like, oh, by the
Please
way,
take a look at this
Pokemon
video.
Champions. I guess. Oh, wow. Freaking the most useless freaking, like, part of the whole video. Like, we know you'll want news on Pokemon Champions. We don't have any, but here you go. Here's a video of Pokemon Champions. No release date, no information, nothing. Unless I missed it. This is literally just, hey, please buy Legends ZA. We worked really hard on it. It didn't sell as well as we had hoped. It did sell pretty well from what I heard, but like nowhere near as much as like a main series thing, you know? Did you know that this game that's been out for like a year is out? Hang on. Oh, wait, hang on. Mega Garchomp. Okay, this is something new. This I was not aware of. And I'll let this play, and then I'm gonna reverse a little bit on the video. I haven't beaten... Ooh, voice crack. I haven't beaten ZA. Maybe somebody can tell me. But I happen to notice, I think it was in, like, this next, like, upcoming bit here, or, no, it's at the, hang on, trying to figure out, it was in this bit when they were showing the different, like, trainers. I may not have gone back far enough. Sorry, I'm trying to find something specific. I think it must have been just right here at the beginning. I haven't seen it. No? Where was it? Maybe we... Oh, I was gonna watch this again and pause it when I see the thing I wanted to comment on. If I don't see it, then I will be very confused. But maybe it was after this. But I'm very confused now. Oh, yeah, it was in this section. That's what it was. I forgot that there was, like, essentially a second, like, trailer, more or less. Whoa, that's really bright. This! Does it show the... Yes, this. Isn't that Kaminari's outfit? Is there a way to, like, earn that? I didn't know that that was a thing. Or is this, like, something new? Since it's part of the, like, Mega Garchomp thing? Like, maybe somebody that knows... Again, I haven't actually beaten this. I keep meaning to go back to it, but I just keep forgetting. I've kind of, like, gotten out of long games lately, you know? I've kind of, like, stopped doing, like, long games. other than like say Hytale and Minecraft, obviously, which have been almost exclusively what I've been playing lately, but still. But yeah, like, wasn't that Kaminari? Is that her name, Kaminari? Like, now I'm questioning even if that's, like, the right name. Because freaking it's been so long since I played it. And a lot of the, like, fan art that's out for it, is, like, Japanese. And so, like, I don't read Japanese. I don't know what name it shows. Plus, it would be the Japanese name, not necessarily the English name.
This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA
Mega Garchomp
Dimension
Z
DLC
is a
after this
mystery
presentation concludes. After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace. Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokemon Pokopia. Which I heard somebody theorize that this is a post-apocalyptic Pokemon game. I was like, yo, that actually sounds awesome. Because, like, there's nothing. And, like, you have to, like, build, like, civilization again, basically. Something like that. Rotom? What happened to the whole Rotom is a legendary and there's one of them thing? Because there seem to be like a billion now.
Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside?
Like, have they ever established the lore there?
What
like,
happens
why
if you
there's
give
like
CD
a
in the game?
million billion freaking Rotom in the world all of a sudden?
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks.
I will
while
never
I
get
introduce you to
over
the world of
how
Pokemon
freaking
Pokopia.
like derpy the freaking Ditto
Ditto
looks.
first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up.
Yeah, like,
Of course you can't.
it's like
if
the
you're
whole
all on an
town
empty
is just
stomach.
destroyed, and so like you have to
It looks like Riolu
like
wants something to
rebuild
eat too.
it.
But how do you cook?
So it's like post-apocalyptic Pokemon. Which, like, considering my rendition of the Heart Gold and Soul Silver games
That silhouette.
as like a novel, like I would love that because I can then use that as because I've been like rewriting it.
A
And chapter
Greedent
10
appeared.
is where Katone goes
It
into
sounds
the
like
future
everyone calls it Chef
and
Dente.
discovers like
Chef
that
Dente can teach you how to cook
freaking,
all sorts
like,
of dishes.
all humans have died out because Pokemon
Each
revolted,
Pokemon has different foods they prefer.
basically.
Some dishes will
You'd
even
have to
power
read
up
it.
your
It
moves when you
makes,
eat them. This will
you know,
make it even easier
it does
to
make
develop
sense
the town.
in the context of like what the story is.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing.
I know that sounds really wild.
In multiplayer mode,
As, like, an
you
idea.
can visit other players' towns. You can
Like,
play
what
with
the
up to
frick,
3
you
other
know?
people.
But yeah,
First,
it's like
let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are. There's someone here, too.
it's
But
a whole thing
where's the last
with
one?
like a big war between Lugia and Ho-Oh
Whoa,
kind of
You
thing.
can transform into objects, too.
It's real
That
interesting.
was a fun game of hide
I think
and seek.
anyway. It's Prop Hunt.
By working together, you could even build something this big.
It's Minecraft.
Together, you can develop a town.
It's like
Or
part
go on
Minecraft,
far-off
part
adventures.
Animal Crossing, basically.
New encounters may await you as well. Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time. Pokemon Pokopia.
I don't think that
Available on
volcano
March 5th.
was a town. I think that was just a volcano. But okay, freaking ad. Trailer, whatever you want to call it. You can get a Ditto Rug as an early purchase bonus. What the frick? What the frick? I love it. Like, I love this. Like, gonna be serious. Like, I love this. Yeah, this is a thing in the game. Okay. Legitimately, because all I saw was you can get a Ditto Rug, like, I legitimately thought for a second that it was like, if you buy the game early, like, and then you, like, show proof of, like, purchase or something, then we'll send you a Ditto Rug. But no, it's a Ditto Rug that's in the game. I would totally buy a Ditto Rug for my IRL house. I'm just saying. I would totally do that if one existed. Of course, not that I've looked at, like, the Pokemon centers to, like, actually see if they do.
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th.
Oh,
We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to
I have
develop a
no
town
idea
from
if I
the ground
want to
up.
get it or not. I literally
Today,
bought
we
2
covered
games
all of the information you see here.
freaking last month, and I literally have played one of
We'd
them.
like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all.
Okay, this
Thank you
must
for
be
tuning
the new games. Because again, I know that the starters got revealed, so clearly somewhere in this presentation there are new freaking games. All the leaks, I believe, said they were Wind and Wave, something like that. Ooh, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh. The first one that must have just been a Gen 1, which is interesting that there was like nothing for that one. Yeah, this is going over like each region, and then I assume it'll be like, and now, Generation 10, you know? It's a fuzzy Pikachu. I guess it makes sense. Because, I mean, you know, it would have fur. And it would be fuzzy like that. So it does make sense. But at the same time, it's weird to think about. Also, what the frick are these 2 Pikachu? Like, I think those were Pikachu. They had, like, a different color and were, like, dressed up. Ooh. Well, see, like, look. I mean, this is legitimately already better than Scarlet and Violet. Like, what the frick? If only Scarlet and Violet had been allowed that extra, like, 6 months of development. But no. Can't have freaking Tears of the Kingdom and Pokemon come out at the same time. That's what I'm assuming happened, because there's no way that Game Freak thought that game was done. There's no way Game Freak thought those games were done. That had 100% every sign of, like, higher up middling. Pumban! I mean, I'm gonna reserve my judgment for, you know, when we find out the rest of their, like, Evos. But, freaking... Well, this is the problem, right? Litten, I was so ready to be like, yes, I want it. And then it evolved, and I was like, nope. Not even the second evolution. Winds and waves. Alright. Well, sort of. I think I said wind and wave. 2027. Cool. Yep. I mean, they were leaked, so the titles being correct isn't a surprise. You know? Like, they were straight up leaked. That was the titles. I will say, the girl trainer is definitely cute. I do like her design, like, already. Again, I have seen it. In fact, I'm pretty sure that was the, like, exact screenshot that I had seen was, like, one of these frames. In fact, I think it was specifically this frame. Maybe a little later, I don't actually know. It was probably this one, if I know people being like, I want to grab the last frame, because that's the one that shows it the best. But I have seen, like, this image, you know? So, like, I knew that there was going to be a freaking, like, I knew, I had seen this, so, like, I knew this was the design. And, I mean, I literally couldn't have, like, even... I would have had to have completely stayed off the internet in order to not be spoiled. Because, like, the moment like, when I got up, there was already, like, 20 people that were posting freaking fan art of all three of the starters. So, like, I would have literally needed to not even be online in order to freaking avoid spoilers. And, like, I get it, you know? Like, big hype. You want to, like, be right there at the moment. Big hype and all. But at the same time, I just want to say, it makes it really hard for those of us who don't wake up to watch it because we're, like, you know, on, like, sleep medication. Like, it makes it really hard for those of us that, like, don't get up until, like, 2 or even 3 p.m. to, like, be able to legitimately, like, go into this blind. Because, like, this came out at what? Like, 8 in the morning or something? Freaking 15 hours ago? Well, what's 15 hours ago? Is it 15 hours ago from when I opened it? Or is it 15 hours from this moment? Because if it was 15 hours ago from this moment, then that would have been... I don't know what that would have been. 15 hours? Oh, yeah. My freaking... I don't know what the official name for it is, but I call it time dyslexia. I'm going, 12 hours ago was yesterday. Very good. At 12, I was thinking 12, And when I think 12, I'm either thinking noon or midnight. There is no difference between them. Sometimes I'm thinking of 12 noon when I mean 12 midnight. Sometimes I'm thinking of 12 midnight when I'm supposed to be thinking 12 noon. That was the case here. I was thinking 12 midnight. Freaking, this is why I use 24-hour time. 0 and 12. Good grief, dude. Like, I'm staring at a clock that says 12 a.m. instead of freaking 0 a.m. And so I'm like, wait a minute, 12 hours ago was the previous day. How is it 15 hours ago? Freaking, it's 12 hours ago, would have been 12 p.m. And then what, 3 hours prior would have been 11:10:09. So, assuming it's going off of like 12 a.m. when I open the video, and not 15 hours ago as in like, because it's almost 1 a.m. So yeah, 9 in the morning, this thing goes out, you know? Freaking, that's, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, so what, 5, 6 hours-ish between when this was shown and when, like, I have been able to see it for the first time. Also, I'm just gonna say, I'm really surprised that, like, this, like, one of these frames wasn't the one that people were, like, showing off. Because, I mean, this shows more of the trainer than anything. But also, like, look at her, she's super cute. Like, this would be a perfect shot right there, you know? Freaking, I don't know, like, people pick weird things to screenshot to be like, look at this thing. It's like, but there's a better shot. Like, this game is already such a vast improvement over Scarlet and Violet. Like, the very fact that this game is coming out looking like this on, like, the trailer, that just tells me right there that they wanted to make sure that if a higher up said, actually, let's release it early, you know, because we don't want it to coincide with another game release, you know. Like, they wanted to make sure that the game was, like, as close to done as possible, basically. Like, this is not usually what you show for a first trailer, in most cases. Like, this just looks amazing. Here's another, I mean, if I go back technically, if we're looking at, like, you know, full body image, like, this is another, like, good one to show the full trainer. But, and I don't know for sure yet, because I haven't decided, but all of you probably know, more than likely, this will be the frame that I end up using for the thumbnail. All of you already know, because you already saw the thumbnail before you even started watching, you know? Rope. Bonbon. Again, like, I am 100% for Bonbon. Until it evolves. If it evolves and become stupid like freaking Litton did, I'm out. Like, bro, I am so out. I am so tired of that. Freaking, it's been the case for the last 3 generations that the one I look at and go, oh, that's the one I want, ends up being the one that evolves like stupid. Like, I'm so tired of it, man. Like, I am out for Pombon the moment its stupid evolution is revealed. Like, Scarlet and Violet's like starters weren't even like great. Like, none of them were good. Like, upon second evolution. It's part of the reason that I just never like really had any care or interest, because I mean, one, the game still isn't done. You know, freaking, it needs another 6 months of development, which obviously isn't going to happen now. You know, they need to actually finish the games. What is it that Shigeru Miyamoto says? A rushed game is forever bad, but a delayed game is can be, not is, but can be good. Like, it's I don't remember the exact quote, but it's something like that. It's like a rushed game that ends up being bad is bad forever, but a game that like gets delayed and like gets polished and stuff has the potential of eventually being good upon release, you know? And that's what happened with Scarlet and Violet. Was freaking somebody, I don't know who, but somebody said, like, frick, let's not release it alongside Tears of the Kingdom. And freaking whether it was somebody at Nintendo, whether it was somebody at Game Freak, I don't know. But 100% the state of that game, like, there is no way that the game devs thought it was ready, or even like the next higher up thought it was ready. That was absolutely, I wouldn't even think the director would have thought it was ready. That was absolutely the director went to the next higher up, or, you know, somewhere else up on the chain, and they said, oh, we're publishing this in 2 months, right? And the director was just like, no. We can have it ready for like a holiday release. Doesn't work. Tears of the Kingdom comes out at that time. Put it out now. I don't have any proof other than the state of the game, but the state of the game is enough. Like, there's no way that anybody on the team thought that was ready. So, yeah, that was the Pokemon Direct. There's wins and waves. You know, we've got a freaking, you know, like, I'm not the only one that sees Angry Bird, right? Like, I'm not the only one that looks at this and says, isn't that Angry Birds? Like, the little, like, gecko dude over here, he's not so bad. And depending on his evolution, maybe he could be cool. But we have Angry Bird, Adorable, and like Gecko. Unless the Angry Bird evolves into something really awesome, I'm gonna pick the Pomeranian. But if the Pomeranian evolves into something stupid, I'm gonna pick the Gecko. Like, this guy is on the bottom of my list right now. It's literally, like, based off their evolutions. You know, my choices, like, my choice right now is 1, 2, 3. But based on their evolutions, like, this guy's gotta have a massive glow up. This guy just has to be fine. Like, I don't even care if he's, like, bad. He just has to be fine, you know? Or, excuse me, I don't care if he's good. He just has to be fine, you know? And freaking... But, like, this one just has to not evolve stupid. Like, freaking stop doing that, Game Freak. Like, come on. Just stop. Like, it's not hard. Just don't do it anymore. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Come on out, twitch.tv/Serene Inc. if you want to see live streams. At current, the only one I've managed to get myself to do regularly is my D&D group on Sundays. But I do attempt to stream throughout the week. I just have been failing at it. You know? So. But yeah. This was not streamed live, by the way. This was recorded. And I guess I probably put up the One Shots playlist. So feel free to check that out. Or whatever is above that freaking YouTube recommends you. Also, I look this way because when I do this, I feel like I'm talking to you because I'm looking at the recording and therefore that is you. I forget that if I want to actually look like I'm talking to actual you, I need to look this way. Bye-bye.